Yes, this episode, which is based on Northwestern Railway's 1991. This will get everyone surprised. Henry and the Hunters for Northwestern Railways, 1991. Henry liked coming to the woods because it was a perfect place. It always was, where he and Applejack had a date. The woods of my country, as they say on Sobor, every time he visited, on his day's work, he would meet all sorts of animals he liked to meet. Some pigs, oink. The wild ones that live here, they eat bugs. This pig seemed to know Henry, and in its ways of saying hello, he would just look all over him. "That's Cumber," said Henry to his driver. "He's lived here for many years. You seem to know these animals, old boy," said his driver. "Hello, Henry. It's nice to see you again." His crew were surprised. The wild pig could talk. "Oh, I didn't know you could talk," said Henry, surprised. "But it just happens. I'm just wandering in this part of the woods. I've known it for many years, and I also know bad territories, which might be anywhere on the outside of the forest. And what's that? Hunters. They hunt us animals. I don't like the guns, they're scary." "Well, have you had your breakfast here?" "Yes, I have. And as I wander in any spot, I'll just find Connie. I'm meeting her in the shed in Sloping Main. Goodbye. As Cumber left, Henry went to collect the coal. Suddenly, as he was out of the woods, and on the hill, he heard a gunshot. What was that? The driver exclaimed in surprise. Hunters, said Henry. Cumber told me they hunt animals. You told me they might or might not have a license to do this gun shooting on animals. They might or might have not asked permission too, said the driver green. I hope we don't get asked from the hunters. They're criminals, said the fireman. Soon there was talk at the harbour. About the gunshot, he met Smelly and Jack were talking about it. We've been talking about the hunters and we know who is doing the shooting. Stuart has been here telling us Tony Abbott has been after him but has never succeeded on finding him. He's trying an attempt on bringing him back to London. Things have changed since he escaped Dr. Baron Beeching, said Smelly. He's dead a long time ago, and goodness knows what will happen if he sends him back there. When he catches him, my gosh, said Henry. The second affair of Tony Abbott after Stuart, with the first affair of gun shooting, Henry was beginning to think if all this was making sense. One day, Henry was taking his trucks home to Tunnel Quarry. He still had two thoughts as he worked on his express train. To take the people home to Tunnel. Poor Cumber and Stuart, they are in danger, the pair. Don't fret, Henry, said his driver. We'll make sure none of this will happen again. Henry hoped he was right. He took some coaches full of people to take to Tunnel, and he decided to have some talk to Duncan's brother, wee George Ward. Every engine, all of them know him, because he was the same as Toby, old and wise, and he knew he can give him an advice. It was 12 p.m. when he came home. He was to take the wood from the forest. suddenly he heard the gunshot again, followed by a shout. Henry came to a sudden stop. He saw his pig friend Cumber on his way home. "Hunters, they're after me," he panted. Then, out of the shadows came two men. Henry covered Cumber to protect him. "Hey, give us our pig," said one of them. "You're not getting the pig. It's law-breaking," snapped the driver. "Some piece of raw paper doesn't tell me what to do. Stand aside," said another man. Henry wheezed steam angrily at the hunters. They got wet. Percy came up when he saw what was happening. He too wheezed steam at them. "Get out of our way!" the hunters growled, but the two engines kept on wheezing them. Then, out of nowhere came Nightmare Moon. "That's enough, puppets. I'll handle them." She gave them a smack spell. The hunters, feeling the impact from it, fell to the ground. They gave up. They dropped the gun. Nightmare Moon sent them to jail, and the gun too, after the bullets were taken out. "You're safe now, Cumber." "Thanks. I did say there's some bad territory, I know." The next day, Henry and Percy met the Fat Controller, who came to see them. "Well done on stopping the hunters. Princess Lorna told me about your forest that needs to be safe attraction for any one of us to see, and the hunters have been in some bad smack effect for many days." They explained Lorna, being Nightmare Moon, was just doing a duty of killing criminals and bad souls. "She's been doing it for years, sir, and she helps good souls," explained Percy. "Yeah, no one can say she retires it." But let's talk about what I heard Smelly and Jack talk about. Stuart is hiding because Turner Abbott is after him again. What? I thought he would never visit us. And he's not wanting to help us. He wants to get him so he could send him back to London. Stuart came panting in. "Oh!" "Sorry, Percy." "Yeah, I heard the radio say he's after me. I think I'd better tell you my tale." So he told them his story, how he came here when Tasman Sodor was about to be born.